We're looking at a rare American imprint here from the early part of the 19th century. It's in a binding that's very typical of this era. It's paper-covered boards, and when I say boards, I mean literally wooden boards. This is actual wood beneath the paper covering, the plain paper covering. It's got a leather spine that's smooth, it's been gilt ruled and gilt stamped with a title like so. When we open this up, what we'll find is it is a very unusual imprint, actually. It's Plymouth, New Hampshire, 1824. It's got a woodcut frontis at the front, like so, which is almost folk art in primitive in nature. It's a very well-known, famous story of Paul in Virginia, and we see how the text block remains like this. It's still sewn and tight, but there is some scattered browning and age spotting and so on. But the blanks, actually, surprisingly enough, are retained at the front and the rear like this. It's in American Imprints. It's number 17878, and within that it told me, when I researched it, that Plymouth, that was not Massachusetts but New Hampshire. And the front joint here is cracked. The front board is slightly loosened, but still held by the original binding cord. The rear cover is still firmly attached like so. It's in the sort of typical condition one might expect for a fragile small book of this vintage. And subject matter, it's a borderline juvenile book, actually. And it is available now online from me, Brian DeMambro.